It started a bit late. Apologies, because I was on another call and had sent in my apologies before time. And I'm glad to be here at the Africa's Talking and Google Build with AI program. And we're having our fifth model today, which is getting started with the Google Gen AI SDK and Live API, and also the Firebase AI Logic SDKs. Okay, so let me just share my slide straight ahead. Just 1 minute. Awesome. So we're just going to go through our slides, then we're going to do a demonstration where you're going to follow with me, you follow through with me as you engage and you use the Gen AI SDK in your collabs. So my name is Gbemisola Esho, and how will I say it? I specialize in Google Cloud and cybersecurity. I'm a cloud security engineer, a Google Cloud developer expert cloud, and we're here together learning how we're going to use the Google Gen AI SDK. We're going to learn how to build AI applications with Google's powerful methods. But before we go on, I just want to start from the very fundamentals. Does anybody have an idea what generative AI is? And if you have something to say, please could you just unmute and share with us? What's Gen AI really? Because, that's the buzzword, AI, Gen AI. Who has an idea what exactly it is, or what you think it is? You could unmute and speak. What is Gen AI really? We have 20 participants here. I'm not shy to call people. I will nominate you. What is Gen AI really? Oh, okay. Oh, generative AI, ChatGPT, this and that. Please unmute. What is Gen AI? I would like to make the class as interactive as possible because we're going to be together for a long while. So I wouldn't want us to bore ourselves. What is Gen AI? I believe they can unmute, right?
Can you hear me?
Okay. Yes.
Hi, my name is
I can hear
Fred.
you, Fred.
Yeah, for me, I can just derive it from the name generative, something that generates something out of context. You just tell it, can you give me basic generates for you? That's what I can derive from it.
Awesome. Does anybody else want to say something? What do you think generative AI is? He said, oh, you generate it from something. Awesome. That's a good one. So if that is true, what's the difference between AI and generative AI? Ladies and gentlemen, as I said earlier, I'm not shy to call people and let them just air your view. There's no right or wrong answer. I just want to have a feel around the room to let us know so that I'll know exactly what your idea of generative AI is. And I don't expect you to say it in the textbook format. You just say it in your own words. Okay, generative AI. What is generative AI? What do you think generative AI is? Is Nicole going to help me here? Is Joy, Jack, Martin, Mouthful? Are you going to help me? Rhoda, Lamayan?
I think
Yes, go
generative
ahead.
generative AI comes up with creative content, while AI
Awesome.
is just more of general artificial intelligence.
Oh, great. That's a good one. It comes up with creative content. Is that what you said? The
Yes.
basic thing or the difference between both of them is that it generates new content. That's the important thing you need to know. New content in form of anybody? What's the new content that it generates when you deploy it, when you use it? In form of
Images.
what? Images, thank you, Rhoda. Joy, in form of what? Anybody? It generates new content, images, you just give it a prompt and it creates something new, and those new things come in form of images, text, videos. So generative AI is a very powerful tool that, we could use and engage in. It's very interesting. So what is generative AI? Generative AI models are powerful systems that can create new content based on the patterns and it is based on the patterns they have learned from vast amounts of data. They can generate text, images, and more. What is the SDK? The Google Gen AI SDK is your key in using Google's powerful Gemini models. It is a library for languages like Python, JS, and Go. And it makes it simple to build your own AI application. So we understand that generative AI models are powerful systems that can create new content. When you just prompt it, and it just gives you new content in the form of text, images, code, and more. Then the SDK is the key. It is a key that you can use in these your models. And it has different libraries, and the languages were indicated. I should actually put this on the slideshow. Excuse me. Okay, great. Key features of the SDK. They said that it was a key. It has the ability to access the Gemini models. Easily, you can use Google's most advanced models like Gemini Pro and Flash for a wide range of tasks. And the SDK will help you with enhance your experience. It's multimodal, understands more than just text. When you hear that language, it's not some esoteric something. So when you are talking now, after this class, you talk as experts. Okay, this is a multimodal system. So what it simply means is that it understands more than just text, and you can use it to prompt, and that includes text, images, and even video. Then it has a turn-on chat, a multi-turn chat. It's built-in memory to create sophisticated, stateful chatbots that remember what you said. You notice that when you use an LLM or something, you see that place you type in, you ask it some questions. When you come back the next time, you will notice that it still remembers what you typed in. It still can, refer to what you already entered into it. Then it has the ability to functions. It lets your AI call external APIs to get live data like the weather or perform actions. That's the power of the SDK. So we're going to get started in 3 simple steps. Now, I'd love you to scan this QR code. I will get right into our business. Can you see the QR code? Please, if you can't see the QR code, indicate that you can't see it. Can you see the QR code? Can you scan it? Are you able to scan the QR code? Yes or no? You can unmute to say yes. You can indicate with, or you could speak or you could type, in the chat box. When you scan the QR code, does it lead you anywhere? Okay, you can scan it. Yes, awesome. Okay, so that's the next task we're going to do. That's the next thing we're going to jump onto. So before we do that, I'll just explain. We're getting started, and we're going to install the Google Gen AI SDK in the Code Lab. So that's what we're doing straight away. I'm sharing this. Can you see this tab? Can you see this introduction to Gen AI SDK? Can you see this? If you can see this, say hello or type in the
Yeah,
chat
hello.
and say, I can. Awesome, great. So this is an overview, and it has documentation that you can read at your spare time if you want to understand it more. But because of time today, we're going to stick to, managing our time. So the Google Gen AI SDK, as we said, we've highlighted what it can do. And we're now telling you that it has the ability to provide a unified interface to Google's generative AI API services. I remember that at the beginning of this training, the Africans talked to us about their own API and what the API can do. So the Google Gen AI SDK does the same thing that their API can do, in the sense that in Google Cloud or in Google systems, the SDK has the ability to unify the API system, the API services. The SDK simplifies the process of integrating the AI capabilities into applications. What it does is that it enables developers leverage on Google's advanced AI models for various tasks, things that you crack your head about. When you just plug in and play, the API is able to help you. So we're going to go through the following steps. Are we in our code lab? Yes or no? Yes or yes? Are we there? So this system, this first step, we're simply installing the Google Gen AI SDK. Are we ready? Yes? And what you do is you run it. You simply run it. And you can see that it is executed, or it's executing. What you're doing right now, you're installing the Gen AI SDK in this code lab. Okay, I think it's okay. Okay. So it's telling me that my pandas are incompatible and that this behavior is the source of the following dependency conflicts, but I can fix that. So let's see. Let me rerun that. Anybody had a successful outcome? Did anybody have a successful outcome? I mean, ticked it right, yes, but it's saying that it's unsuccessful. Any successful outcome here? Just give me 1 minute to fix that. Okay. Funny enough, it's running here, so I didn't know what's going on in there. Anybody? Yeah, it runs successfully here, so I don't know what is really, maybe I should share this lab. So I didn't know what's going on there. So you can see that it runs successfully here. Any successful outcome? Ladies and gentlemen, do we have any successful outcome on your end? Have I dropped out of this call? Okay, I'm still here. Have you run it successfully?
We can hear you, but I think on the chat people are saying they got a GitHub error. I got the same error too.
Okay.
He's saying it could not run on Mac, so.
Oh, your Mac. Well, me, I don't know about Mac. I don't use Mac, but I think maybe you could rerun it. I don't do Mac. I don't use Mac, so I don't know. So,
is it possible to share the code lab?
Okay, let me do that. Maybe there's an issue with. Let me do the code lab straight as against the QR code. Let's see exactly what I'll share the link with you. See, I don't know what's going on with it. 1 minute, please. Just give me 1 minute. Okay, so I'll just do this. Where's that again? Okay, there you are. I'll drop it on the chat, and let's hopefully that will work. The notebook is not found. That's interesting. Well, my own end, it's working fine. So let's try this. Let's see. I hope this will hope it'll work. It's working now. Gosh, God knows what happened. I could be, maybe it's something from my end. It's working now. Oh, that's interesting because mine worked. So I don't know. I don't know. What will be going on? I don't know what will be going on. Great. So let's just move on. Let's move on to the next. So the next thing you're going to do now, you're going to authenticate your notebook environment. You're going to authenticate your notebook environment. You've installed the SDK. We're using Python. Fortunately, it's something that everybody understands, or most developers can catch on. And if you're running this notebook on Google, the Code Lab, you run this cell to authenticate your environment. So that's the next step. So you run here, allow. It takes you to another environment. Then I don't know who's there. When you tapped on that, it opened another environment and it's telling you to authenticate with your email. So I have that environment and I'm going to authenticate with my email. Then it's telling me that, all the other information that informs you, a third party is going to access the information. And I'm right in. Okay. Are we there? Did we get that outcome too? Let me share this so that you see. Did we get this outcome too? Just taking a bit of time. Yes, you did. Great. So let me take it back to my Code Lab. Okay, so that's good. That's great. So back to our slides. We've been able to authenticate. We've been able to do that. So right now we're going to use the Google, we're going to use the SDK to set and we're going to, after that, excuse me. So our next step right now is we're using it. We're going straight out, so we're filling some information and you're going to run, just importing your date time and all that. You're going to call some functions, declare, generate, just basic imports. And we also want to see if that is going to work too. Oh, shucks. Where am I? Let's run that too. And the next thing we're going to do is that we're going to connect to the API service. Either you go through the Google AI for developers or you use the Vertex AI. We're going to start with the Vertex AI, or whichever one you want to use. That's really up to you. I'm clicking, just give me 1 minute. I have so many tabs open now so that I'm a bit lost to close this. I'm a bit lost here. Close the tabs that I have so many tabs opened. Gosh. Just 1 minute, please. Okay, yes, I found the right one. Mine is still running for some reason. That is my authentication. I've not fully authenticated. I don't know what the problem is. Just give me some minutes, please. But if you've had your own outcome, you've been able to authenticate, you're logged in right now, just say hello. Because mine's a bit slow. It's still authenticating. It hasn't fully authenticated on my site. Who has the same outcome? Who has the same outcome of you're still authenticating? Who has the same outcome? Do you have the same outcome? You've been able to authenticate. Okay, great. Mine hasn't finished authenticating. You're authenticated. Great. Let me check out what's going on with me then. What could be the problem? Okay, maybe I should stop and start it again. Okay, let's move on. If you've been able to do that, that's great to know. That's great to know that you've been able to do that. So the next steps, you are importing your libraries. And the same thing that you do here, you run it. I can run mine because I've not authenticated. So I think you can go on and run yours. I don't know if it's my internet. I don't know what it is. So go on to import your libraries. I should just stop it and start it again. Oh, okay. Funny. Yes. So go on to import your libraries. Log in. Remember we said that there are different libraries that you can use. You can use Python, you can use Go, and there's one other language you could also use. Here we're using Python. You don't necessarily have to wait for me. If you've imported your libraries, you can go on to the next task because we have a long way ahead of us. Okay, so it's telling me my credential application was successful. That's interesting. I really don't know what is going on here. Oh gosh. I guess I'll just have to go on like that and check it out later. Okay, my notebook, there's an error. I have to re-authenticate. So not delaying the class. Have you imported your libraries and you've gotten a successful outcome? Yes. Have you? Success. Permission is required. I'll get some browsers. Well, I don't think it's a browser thing. Sometimes these things act up. So you need to just restart the process. But I don't have the luxury of that because I'm in a class. Okay, you've been able to be yes. Go, yes. I need to retry, but I won't do that. Okay, great. So move on. Let's move on. Please move on. You have my permission to move on. Move on. I'm going to move on with you. So now, this is talking about, I'd said that you could either use the developers API or the Vertex API. So what we're going to do is that we're going to get started. We're using the Vertex API. And I believe we all have an existing Google Cloud project. I don't know, if you don't have one, you could start by creating one. Do we know how to create our cloud project? It's a simple step. We just go to Google Cloud Console. Let me share my screen. I have to jump out of this. So you just go straight to the Google Cloud Console. I strongly believe we all do, but in case there's anyone that missed that, we'll just do that together. So this is what I'm using. So if I want to create a new project, can you see my screen, what I'm sharing? Can you see anything? What can you see, rather?
Using Google.
Am I in the... What?
Yes, you're here. We're only seeing the screen where it's written using Google Gen AI SDK.
Okay, awesome. So I'm in the Google Cloud Console. Can you see me in the console where I'm talking about selecting a project and creating a new project? Can you see that?
Yes.
Okay, great. So I guess let me start again in case anybody missed it and in case we have some challenges. So this is how you get to your projects. If you want to create a new project, you name the project, and that's it. Create a project, name it, and this is the project. Then you attach a billing account to it. I think Rogers treated that, but in case you didn't quite catch that, this is another opportunity. So my new project's name is this, and this is the billing account I am on. And I heard, or rather I saw before I came onto the call, you were being told on how to get your cloud credits. So this is where you apply the billing account, and that's that. So the next thing now is that you are going to, I'm back to this slide. I'm going to enable the Vertex AI API. I'm going to enable it. We're all going to enable the Vertex AI API in our console. So it takes us to enable API. Okay, let me confirm the projects. Next, then enable. Okay, awesome. We've all done that. Great. So the next thing for us is to okay, we've done all this. We've done all this. We're going to use the environment variable. Use the environment variable if the user does not provide pro imports. Yes. Your environment variable, of course, is your project ID. You have to replace the project ID with the project ID that you're using for this particular project. So you know how we all know how to get our project ID, right? Do we know how to do that? I suspect we do. So in case we do not, I'm going to do that. I'm going to show you exactly how you do that. It's very simple. So you insert your project ID there. If you do not put it, it's not going to work. When you insert it, you also insert the location. The location. Do you understand? The region that you're in. So I think this one is already, how do I say it? Already provided. And when you do that, you run this. You run this again, and that's that. So you've interacted with the Gen AI SDK. It's just as simple as that. And when you use the Vertex API, this is another way of interacting. Okay, this is the live API. I don't know. We'll jump onto this one. We do this one. Who has been able to insert their project ID and run that last request? Who has been able to do that? Who has been able to do that? I'm seeing yes, yes, yes. I'm not sure if that's from the old, if that is from the old. Who has been able to do that? I'm seeing yes, yes, yes. I don't know if it's still the yes of the old yes, or is it? The slides are not moving. Are you sure? Oh, okay. That's an old message. Anthony, which slides are you talking about? Have you been able to run the okay, inserted, okay. You successfully ran the cell. Well done, good. You've done yours too, you've done yours too. Okay, so I'm going to jump right on to the live API. And we are using the Gemini 2.0 Flash model. I'm going to do a presentation first, so let's just hold on. Thank you. Well done and well done. So you too, from this lesson, identify Gen AI, what it is, exactly what Gen AI is, what the Gen AI SDK is, and you successfully ran, you authenticated, and you used it. That's what you've been able to do in this session. And who can remember what we said the SDK does and what it is before I jump onto the live API? Who can remember? Who can remember? What is the Google Gen AI SDK? What does it do? What can it do? What is it? And what can it do? I want to be sure that you understand at least something that I said. What can it do? What does it help you do? Do we have any volunteers? What does it do? And what can it help you do? I started by explaining what Gen AI is or was. I also explained what the SDK is. I spoke about how it can help you and what it can do for you. Does anybody in this class remember at least something? Ladies and gentlemen, what can it do for you? The Gen AI SDK is a key that you can use in the Gemini model. It's a library for languages like Python, like we just Python now, Go, and it can help you by simplifying how you build your own AI applications. What it can do, what are its features? It gives you access to the Gemini models. I'm just recapping. And also it can call functions. Also, it has a multimodal feature in the sense that you can prompt it and it gives different forms of manifestations. It doesn't just it prompts includes texts, images, and videos. Then you also have a built-in memory to create sophisticated, stateful chatbots. Let's remember at least something, and the ability to call functions. Then we jumped on to doing a demo. So right now we're moving on to the Live API. I also have some slides that I'm going to share with you from the Live API. Okay, so when you can see the slides, just tell me. Okay, so we're getting started with the Gemini Live API, and it's just an introduction to, the Gen AI SDK for real-time multimodal interactions. I'm still going to go back to the lab that we're doing because there's a continuity. You'll see that there's a part where you can actually do the prompt and it gives you the different multimodal expressions. Yes, that's how I'll put it. So what is the Live API? It's enabling low latency bidirectional interaction with Gemini. That's what it does. And what are the core capabilities? Input, output, models, and key features. When you input, you can process text, audio. I'm sorry, can you see this slide? Can you see the slide?
Yes.
I suspect you can because you're keeping quiet. So when you input, it'll process text. It can process text, audio, and it can video stream in live time. Output, it can generate text and audio streams dynamically. Also, it is powered by Gemini 2.0 Flash for higher speed and performance. It's pretty fast. And the key features is that it's low latency, it's bidirectional, and interruptible for natural conversations. Initial setup, you install the SDK, you authenticate just like we did. We initialize the client. Then examples are text to text. You'll soon see that. Then connections, the sending and the receiving. Text to audio, advanced tools like function calling. It'll define, you create a standard Python function. And you just give it sort of an int. You prompt it, say this and that. Then you can pass your function into tools. Then you can listen and for the message calls and all that. Then the advanced code and search, code execution, Google search, extensible. Then it has audio transcription, the real-time audio features, and it also has voice activity. Okay, the core concept is request response, is persistent, stateful, bidirectional stream. I think I've said that before. So what next? You could build by starting by, you start building your own web or native applications using the Live API. You can check out the Live API references docs of full details on configurations. You can further explore, the documentations on Google Cloud website, and you can learn more in the repository. So let me see. Should I just leave this, shall I leave this lab or continue with that one? Scan this code all the same, let's see. I'll still jump back to the other lab there. What I did was that I did a lab for each of the presentations, and so that at least you have the fundamentals about what I'm talking about. That's exactly what I did. And this is a lab for the Live API. Okay, so let's see. Let's just continue with that. I don't know. Should we just continue? So you know what? I think we should just go on with this one. Let's just go on with this one. So there'll be a flow. Oh, let's just go on with this one. Do you want us to go on with? I just want your input in this. Do you want us to go on with this lab that we've been using, this code lab, because it has a Live API, in it, or should we do this other code lab that I sent to you? Or what do you think? I'm just asking. Yes, I'm facilitating, but I want to hear from you. Should we continue with this? Or should we just jump back to the last one? I think we should just continue with the last one. So we just continue, so we'll know that, it's all in place. So Live API is a new capability introduced in the Gemini 2.0 Flash model. And at this time, I think at the time of this code lab, it was in preview or so. And we've also talked about the capabilities. Who in this class can remember some of the capabilities we spoke about? Who can remember? Ladies and gentlemen, what are some of the capabilities we spoke about? And some of the features, rather. Who can remember? Yes, I'm checking in the chat. What's the chat again? Yes. Who can remember? Inputs, okay. Generating text, okay. Generate text to audio, yes, thank you. That's what I'm looking for. Thank you. Multimodal features, ability to call functions, awesome. Video, yeah, good. Okay, so good people, we're listening. So let's just go ahead and we'll do what we know what to do best. So that is it. You now go here, you run this. I hope my lab is working. Okay, it worked. Yes, it executed. Awesome. So we have our first example. This is the text-to-text generation. You're going to send a text prompt and you're going to receive a text message. A session represents a single, do I need to say all this? But okay, let me do so. A session represents a single WebSocket connection between the client and the server. The session configuration includes the model, the generation parameters, the system instructions, and the tools. So we have that, our response modalities, it accepts text or audio. After a new session is initiated, the session can exchange messages with the server to send text, audio, or video to the server, depending on which. We receive the audio, text, or function called responses from the server. So when you're sending messages to the server, set whatever you want there to true, then indicate the server content generation should start, Otherwise, the server awaits additional messages before starting generation. So that's what we're going to do now. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead. My screen is freezing. Uh-oh. Oh, my screen is freezing all of a sudden. Fish. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. I've not put anything. Look at me. Sorry. Can you still see my screen?
No, we can't.
I don't think so. Oops. Just give me 1 minute, please. I don't know what's going on here. Gosh. Minutes. Okay. Since your work now, what's going on? Just give me 1 minute, please. Okay. Who has gotten a successful outcome? For some reason, mine is not successful. So I'm trying to look at it before I share my screen. Let's see, what did I do? Okay, syntax error. And about this Python, does it anyhow? Let's go on with the class. going with yours. So and if you've been able to get a successful whatever, just move on to the text auto generation. Let me fix my error. Just 1 minute, please. Can't see. Okay. All right. Okay, so one of the things about these things, you can throw out errors and just make you wonder if you know what you're doing. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so I'll do is it possible for us to have like a 2-minute break while we stretch and while I figure out what is going on my end? So let's just have a 2-minute break and I'll be back with you in a second. Thank you. I'm back, but it's still throwing out errors. I don't know if I can do a live debugging here. Still throwing out errors, so I don't know. Keep on telling me that there's a name error. So, okay then. So let's jump to the slides that I prepared. Then I'll figure out how to solve the problem. But is there anyone whose own ran successfully? No. Wow. I hope. Did anybody's own run successfully? I hope there's nothing wrong with this lab. Did anyone's own run successfully? Did yours run successfully? Yes or no? Can you hear me? Hello?
Yes, we can hear you.
Did anyone's own run successfully? No. Wow. No. Oops. There's nothing wrong with this lab. I sincerely hope so. Well, okay. That being said, I'll check that out later to find out what's going on really, because I really don't know why it's not working. Okay, so we can jump on this lab and let's see this one that I initially shared. Let me just do that again. Let me share screen again. It's funny. It's so funny. I tested this thing today and it worked. So what's the problem? Oof. I'm sorry about that, but I'll look into it. Then probably will do that if I'm able to solve it today. We'll go on to it today, and if not, we'll move it on to some other day, if that's possible with the hosts. Just give me 1 second. The QR code I sent, was anybody able to capture it? Were you able to capture that QR code for the Life API? Where are you? Wasn't able to capture it. Oh, there it is. Thank you, Vivian. That was nice of you. But I think I closed it. Thank you so much. Awesome. Oh. Great. So let's just jump onto this. As I earlier said, those are the futures of, Life API and Vertex AI. When you use the Google Generative AI SDK, it has the ability when you use the Flash from text to text generation, text to audio generation. And I'll just go here. So you could just see some documentation. I'll just say it briefly, and I'll play this video if that's okay. I'll play this video talking about the Live API demo.
No, I haven't.
Okay, give that a try and let me know what happens. Sometimes these machines have quirky little ways of working. Okay, I see that the grinder activated. Is it grinding the beans to your liking?
Yeah, looks great. Thanks, Gemini.
You're welcome. Happy brewing, and let me know if you need anything else.
Okay, so that was the live API being demoed right there. And we could see that, it's able to do, just as we said, it's multimodal. You could hear, the model can hear, it can speak, and it's a low latency real-time interaction. So the live API enables bidirectional voice and voice interactions, as we had earlier said also, and it can provide the user's experience of natural human-like voice conversations. So let's just jump back to this and do a demonstration with the live API in Vertex AI using that. So let's get started. And by now, you know that we're praying to God that this thing works. Okay, so here we are. We're installing the GenAI SDK for Python again. And we're doing that. We've done that before. So let's just run that. Slow and easy. That's also, you authenticate again. Can you see my slides, please? Can you see the lab, please?
No.
Wow, you can't see the lab. Am I not sharing? Oh, Jesus, what's going on?
Also, if you can share the video URL. Oh,
It's actually in the chat. It's actually in the
thanks.
chat.
Thanks.
So you just go straight on, you install. When you install, you authenticate. Right, I'm authenticating. It's asking me for my credentials, and I'm allowing it right now. So I'm allowing it. I'm authenticating. The validation should work this time around. So I'm showing where I'm authenticating. If you've gotten here, let's just go right ahead, not slowing down, because we still have one more thing to do. So continue. Yes, I've authenticated successfully. Yeah, but still throwing out errors. So there is something wrong with my authentication. I don't know what it is. Wow. Okay, let me explain the error. This thing is just saying to show me Pepe today. Credential propagation was unsuccessful. That's interesting. Whose was successful? This thing has decided that it will not work for me today for some reason. I don't know. Whose was successful? Who authenticated successfully? In a production environment, how did you authenticate? Well, it will lead you, mouthful, it will lead you to your authentication. I'll sign in through my Google, what do you call it? My Google ID, and that's how it authenticates. I'm actually in production. I'm actually using my Google Cloud, what do you call it? I'm actually using my, know what? Okay. Okay, you are dropping some YouTube videos. What is this? Oh, okay, that same video. Oh, sorry, that one. Oh, you didn't see that. Sorry about that. I'll send you all that. On your own side, there's no auth. How come? You should see that. When you click on that, who has the same problem? Who has the same problem as Oscar? You cannot authenticate. Who has the same problem as Oscar? Who can authenticate? Ladies and gentlemen, yes, yours is working fine. It should work. Yours should work too. Oscar, we may need to walk around it. I think maybe I'll have to walk around with you later. Yes, yours, it should authenticate. I'm having an issue too. I don't know what it is, but ideally it should authenticate. Okay, great. That's good. Good news. So let's go back there. Back there. So I need to check what my error is. Troubleshooting. Okay, it goes on to say yes. Yes, okay. It's not the code itself, but the environment setup. So I have to, it's telling me what my error is. I cannot authenticate. My credential propagation was unsuccessful. So it's telling me I should verify my Google Cloud account. That is the right Google Cloud account. I should restart the runtime. Okay, maybe that could be it. That's another thing you could do. So I'll restart that. Maybe I just, maybe as issue, maybe I should be running my selections because there's something that this happened sometime too. Let me see if that will work, if I can run it as a selection. But notwithstanding, if you have that issue, that's different ways to debug it. I don't know. Let me just follow it. I'll restart my session. Yeah, yes, restart. Instruction. Let's see. Okay. If you've been able to authenticate, just move on to the next thing. Don't let me delay you. Don't let me delay you. So let me find out what the issue is this time. Oh, okay. I think I see it. I have something wrong with my own account, but let's move on to yours. Let's import our libraries. There's something wrong with my own account. It was trying out this error since last week, so I don't know. It has all the necessary. I've restarted the runtime, so I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. So I don't know. Maybe I should change the runtime. I don't know. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's continue. Import your libraries. I would maybe could someone share? Is it possible, Graham? Can I share somebody's can someone share their own environment since there's something wrong with mine and I'll use that? Is that possible?
Yeah, that's
Or
possible.
maybe you can share yours. Yes, this is delaying so many things. I had this problem when I was in the trainers. It was trying out this same error. I couldn't, so I thought it was just
Okay.
one off. So let me
Maybe
stop
MK,
sharing.
you can make Kevin is your or Joy. Are you able to share your screens? You can make your presenter.
Yeah. So I'll just talk through theirs. So I'll talk whilst they I'll just talk through using theirs.
Everyone is a presenter, so it's just a matter of sharing the screen.
Yes, please share a screen. So I'll talk through using yours as against using mine. I have something with the problem with the credentials.
All right. MK, who are you choosing?
Whoever. I mean, you said
or
Kevin
Vincent or Joy.
Who should I choose? Kevin, do you want to do that? Are you comfortable doing that, Vincent? Who wants to? Yes, thank you, Kevin. Okay, Kevin. Are you sharing the right? You're not sharing the right lab. We're talking about the Live API. That was the SDK, the first one. My credentials have some issues, so I'll check it out after the lab, but it still worked when I tested it. So I don't know, maybe it's a one-off thing. And moving forward, I can't move forward without authenticating. That's one of the advantages of the Google Cloud. It has security. Authentication and authorization is something that is taken seriously. So since it cannot authenticate that it is me, it is just, you can see all what it's doing to me. I understand.
Okay, someone else maybe.
Okay, Kevin, are you
Kevin, are you
Yes.
ready?
Oh, Graham, what about okay.
Or I think there's some several. Or Vivian, I saw Vivian shared this link. Vivian, are you able to share? I think some people are still on the older.
Okay, they want to finish it. They want to finish
maybe
it.
that's.
You can finish it at
maybe
your
that's-
time. We can't. I mean, if we do that, I mean, we'll be here forever. It's long. So
I can see
that's what
Vincent.
I'm trying to.
Vincent is still on the first one.
The
Is
first
anyone on the
lab.
second
Oh my
one?
God! Wow. Those things are, for want of words, just like your assignments. Because if we finish all of them, we'll be here like 8 hours.
I think Kevin is ready.
Oh, great, awesome. Yeah, great, awesome. So I think Kevin continued with the old lab and his is working, unlike mine, right, Kevin?
He has the live one. This is the live one.
Is this the live one or the old one?
The live one. This is the live one.
Okay, this is the live one. So Kevin, you've authenticated and it worked, right? This is not the live one. This is the one that we did, but it's okay since it has life in it. Still go on. Still scroll down. Let's continue with this. No problem. We may have to do another session for this if that's okay, because I don't understand what's going on today. Okay, so Kevin, let's go
we
to
can
the
do
text,
another one. We
text
can do another one.
Only that I can't really see your. Give me. It's not. It's very. So have you run? Yes. Have you done this? Have you done the generated text to text? Have you been able to? Okay, I can see that it worked. Mine didn't work. Okay, have you done it? No, it didn't work. This is not the live lab. This is the old lab, Graham. This is the. Okay, it is a live API gen. Oh, intro to. This is the old one. It's not the new lab that I shared. And that's the one that is throwing out errors. This is, Graham has shared the one that we are using. Graham has shared the one that we're using now.
It's the one that Kevin is showing. It's the same one. It's the correct one.
It's the same
the
one.
live one.
Oh,
Yeah.
really? Oh, okay.
Yes.
I don't think so. Okay, Kevin, keep on sharing. I need to report this. If it's not working, I need to report what's the problem, exactly the problem. Please scroll down, please. I want to see what the error is saying. Please scroll down. Yes, click Explain error. Yes. That's one of the things that you need to do as well. Okay. Continue. Continue. For my end, I can't really see your name error. Name model ID is not defined. Oh, it's not defined. How so? The model ID is Gemini 2 points. Okay. It's saying it's not defined. Name error, the ID means that the variable model ID was used before it was assigned in value. I can't see your... Can you read it, please? I can't really see it from here. I don't know if it's the light. I can't see. Okay, thank you. It's not defined means that the variable ID was used before it was assigned a value. I'll add the definition of ID to the... please. The error has been fixed. Okay, and it's successfully executed. You can proceed to the next example. Okay. Please proceed to the next example. It has been fixed. According to it. Input. Okay, it worked. So go to the next example. Text to audio. You are sending a text prompt and you are receiving a modal response in audio. So we should hear this one. The live API supports the following voices, the voices of those folks. To specify a voice, send the voice name. So you put the voice name there. Okay, you have that voice name there with the speech configured object as part of your session configuration. So you have the voice, you have the... Please run it.
Yes, I'm here. How can I help you today?
So, cool, Kevin. Just wait a Kelvin, wait a minute. So who was able to do that? Did it work for you? Did it work for you? Did it work for you? Who did it work for? Who did it work for?
To text from audio is not working.
Who did it work for? I didn't catch that. It's not working. Yes, it worked, Anthony. So it seems as if it's my own side that there's something wrong with. Okay, let's go. Please scroll. Kelvin, please scroll. Kelvin, thank you. It will never work if you didn't authenticate anyway. So that's a voice note there. So text to audio conversation. You may want to play that if you want to. If you want to, as in the voice note down, if you want to, that is if you want to.
Yes, I'm here. How can I help you today?
Great.
Yes, I'm
so let's go
here.
to the
How
text
can I
to-
help you today?
Okay. Let's go to the text to audio conversation. You set up a conversation with the API that allows you to send text prompts and receive audio responses. While the model keeps track of the in-session interaction, the session history is accessible through the API that isn't available yet. So when the session is terminated, the context is erased. So when you terminate the session, you know what that means. You can't, it won't work. So let's run this, please. Let's run. Then go down. Scroll down, please. Scroll. Oh, up, please, a bit. Up a place. Up. There's a place where it's up a bit before we call the function. So to run the chat, you input your prompts to either. Oh, okay. You want to scroll up? Okay, you can scroll up. Scroll up. Scroll. Oh, you can't see me. As can you just assume that you could see me? Okay. Live connect. Okay. Text input. Yeah. Yes, it just explains that. Please go down. Yeah, go down. Please go down. So you can quit. You can quit this. You can run the chat and, you can quit or you can exit. So we are going on to, okay. You can run that if you want to, but let's go on to function calling. So from now, before we go on, what have we done in this session with the live API? Who knows? I'm glad it all worked for you. Maybe you should be praying for me. You be praying for me. You want to see? So what have we done? Anthony, what have we done? Jack, Vivian. Vivian has been my assistant. She has been helping me. Vivian, can you tell us what we've been doing with the live API? What have we been doing with it? Yes, Vivian, I want to hear your voice. Anthony, Jack, what have you been doing with the live API? Mouthful, Kelvin, what have you been doing? Vincent, Michael, we've just been running some things. Those things we've been running. Is it that we just want to play? See video, let me just be running. This thing looks cool, let me touch it. Why have we been running it? Yes, we've been able to have audio and audio from text. Awesome. What else? Thank you, Vivian. We are now entering function tool call. Yes. Thank you, Anthony. The others on the call, have we just been pressing things inside this thing that they call code lab? We are just this thing is just, just to press it. To just do one thing, we'll now go on. What have we been doing, please? What have we been doing? Don't worry, Oscar. Oscar and Mouthful. Because Mouthful, we'll see how we can sort something out.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Yes, Oscar. I just read what you wrote. But even though it has not been working for you, what was the whole idea of this lab? What is it demoing? Do you know? Can you remember? I want to be sure that you're with me because this thing is pretty long. I just don't want to be,
Yes.
just pressing buttons.
I already fixed that. That's my problem with authentication. It's already done, and now
Oh,
I'm
okay, it's
trying to.
done.
Yes, it's done.
Okay, you're trying to do this. Okay, should we wait for you? Because we are going on to something else. We are going to function calling. Should we wait for you or we should go ahead? While I'm talking to the other people in the class. Other people in the class, what have we been doing? What is Africa Talking and Google Build with AI doing in this particular class called Google Gen AI SDK Live API before we jump on to the Firebase AI Logic SDKs? What have we been doing? We've been pressing some things and we've been saying some things. Anthony has been able to tell us one thing. Well, off. Okay. Excuse me. All functions must be declared at the start of the session by sending the tool definition. Oh my God. Currently, only one tool is supported in the API. Okay, so go on. Please scroll. Kelvin, are you there? So let's call the function. How many of us are bored? We hate this class. Yeah. How many of us want to just leave? I don't care what people are saying. If you want to leave, I'll close the class. So I'll be happy to close it if you don't want me. But are you enjoying yourselves? Does this make sense? Is this relatable? Do you think that these things are life? I mean, they are not abstract. Kelvin, let's see if the function was called successfully. Please go down. Oh, awesome. Great. So who is enjoying this class? Who feels that I can do this thing? I can use this thing. Can you please raise your hands? I want to see. How many of you feel that this is something that I can do? You're enjoying the class. Also, Anthony. Yes, I can see. Only Anthony has answered. Okay, Vincent, great. Jane, since my code is running, I'm happy for you. My own is not running. Okay, Calvin, yes, you're enjoying this. Great. I have an authentication issue, so I have to fix that. Okay, Graham. Okay, Graham is laughing. Okay, look at them. You know, they're enjoying the class and they're using style to sub me that we were enjoying it too because our own code is working. Okay, next, please. The code execution. The code execution. Okay, so I don't think I need to go through this with you because basically we've done the text to text, the text to audio, and the function calling. So this one is reserved, you know. But if you want to run it, we can still do that so that we can jump on the last thing. You can use the code execution capabilities to generate, yes, you know, if you are the type that you just don't want to write your own code, you can as well use that, you know, to generate and execute Python code directly within the API with the execution capabilities. So do that. Let's see if it's working. Good execution is in a tool. Okay, it worked for you. So scroll down. Awesome. Well done. I need to. Okay, please go on. Okay, so okay, I wanted to read something, but just go on. You could do that at your own time. Go on, please. Go on. Go on. It's talking about the Fibonacci number, and and you know, calculating it and finding the nearest palindrome. Okay, great. So now this is a Google search. The Google search, you can remember when we were talking about what the Live API is, features, and some of the things it could do, some of the advanced features. So these are some of such. So now the Google search tool lets the model conduct Google searches, for example, by, you know, trying to ask it about the events that are too recent in the training data. So this is like a good example. Is demoing the Google search tool. So you could run that too. Yeah. Like this is a question. This was the input. Tell us about the largest earthquake in California the week of December 3rd, 2024. So you're searching that out. That's what you imputed. Then it's going to respond. Let's scroll down and see what the response was. The largest earthquake in California was on so date, and that was the magnitude. And it now talked about the epicenter and all that. Then audio transcription. That is, you see, the Live API is very useful. in so many things, and it would be nice if you can, depending on what application you are building, you can integrate it and it does a lot for you. I mean, this is, well, most developers are lazy. Just have this, and it will just turn into a superstar. You just integrate it into your application, and whoever your customer is, be like, this person is brilliant. They will not just know that it's just one thing doing all this. So, okay, it does audio transcriptions for you. So for that's, when we're talking about something being bidirectional, this is a good example. Transcription for both input and output audio. So let's do that, please.
Yes, I'm here. What would you like to talk about?
You saw that. You know what? When they say something is, it asks the question and he answered the question. All this thing is just like English. It's just, that's what it's saying, really. So let's scroll, please. Okay, you want to play that? Go ahead.
Yes, I'm here. What would you like to talk about?
Okay, so we understand when they say input output, it just means it asks a question and it will answer the question. Let's go ahead to the voice activity detection. From all these things you are seeing now, what do you think? What upnotes in your mind, these demos, already with these features and capabilities? What are the possibilities that, these particular features can, how will I say it, application, or what use case scenario has come to your mind in this? Because we're not just teaching and demoing and showing you all these things. The end goal is your ability to use these things. So, I mean, looking at it like this, you would, what are the thoughts that are coming in your mind that, okay, I can use this for this, I can use this for this? If you are not thinking about it, it's a good time to start thinking about it, because the whole purpose of this series is so that you can use them successfully and you can use them to solve problems. So just think about it. What can I use this thing for? Let's go on to the voice activity detection. It allows you to recognize when someone is speaking, and it's essential for, creating natural conversations, because it allows the user to interrupt the model at any time. So it just states to us, by default, the model automatically performs voice activity detection on the continuous audio input stream. And the voice activity detection can be configured with, you can see that, real-time input config, automatic activity detection field of the setup message. When the voice activity detection detects an interruption, the ongoing generation is cancelled. So it just explains, the process flow of how it does the voice activity detection. Please scroll. Calvin, please scroll. Okay, so here we are. Yes, just stay around there. It's right there. So now, this is an example. We download an example of an audio file, which is that URL in cloud storage, and we configure an automatic detection, activity detection. So do we need to run this? Because
Can you guys hear me? Okay. I can see how a speaker can be frustrated. No video, no conversation. Yeah, so Bemisola is joining in a few. I think there was a problem with the internet on our side. But you can drop your questions on the chat in case you have any. I think there's someone who I saw Leon ask about.
Bemisola says internet threw out.
Yeah. Oh, I see even the one who had a question earlier, they figured it out. So great stuff. But it's good to say something or, so that someone knows that you guys are following. Welcome back, Bemisola.
Apologies, folks. I don't know. The internet dropped. Okay. So where were we last? We're here. Yes. Okay, Kelvin, can you hear me? Yes. So let's run. You've run that already. Good. So let's check if it's run okay, it did run successfully. So we are now configuring the automatic activity detection, to detect some voice automatically. Okay, that's not working. Let's check if it runs successfully. Yes, there's an error. The name bulb is not defined. Explain it. So we see that even whilst we are running in Colab, we still need to be debugging. Interesting. One of the things I hate most. Okay, the bulb class was used without being imported. Excuse me. I'll need the necessary import statement to fix this. Okay. I accept and run. I fixed the error by importing bulb class. Okay, great. The code should run now. So let's do that. Let's see. Okay. Maybe you should run it as a go to runtime. Sometimes this can just be a running code. Go to runtime. Let's see if we can run it as a section. Yeah. Run the selection. Let's see that. Yeah. Run. Yeah. Let's see if we can run the selection. Okay, still doing that. Stop it. Interrupt it. Restart the session. Yes, do that. Yes, I said filling out errors. Don't try it. We're almost done. Almost done.
Yes, I'm here. How can I help you today?
It's running all day. So scroll, just scroll. Okay. The last place we should work right now. Okay. Oh, okay. It's there. Always. Okay. Martin's saying that you need to add bulb to the import cell. Let's try that. Kelvin, as in, the he was saying that bulb is undefined. Please, can you just I don't know where you are now, but I think we've passed code execution. It's still way down. No,
I
not
think it's
here.
after that voice config. This code, just that bunch of imports.
Yes, it's way below this.
Same place he was, just where you've left.
Where you
Yeah,
left, yeah.
there. So after voice config, you need to add blob. Exactly.
When you add it, you run it. I think maybe there's something going on with the system because it's just yeah, it's already done that, so I don't know. It's now moving in slow motion.
Yeah, I think it's still compiling. I don't know.
It's lab, man. Okay, so far so good. We've been able to go through how many examples? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let me look at it so that we'll just jump on to the next. Yeah, we were able to do the 7, 8. So it's a voice activity that is what we're okay. So okay, we're almost done. Almost done with the examples, and it's what next that's the thing. So how we build a web application that enable us to use your voice and camera to talk to Gemini 2.0 through the Live API will be a very good take-home assignment, don't you think so? So is it working? Kelvin, it's okay, it's still yes, I have a guru here. I don't know if that works for you. Let's see. I think it's just, I'm not sure that's the issue with it batching. I don't think that's what the issue is. It's just compiling very slowly. Look at what is going on. Wait a minute. Where are you at? I'm a bit confused. I think where is this that you are at? There's a mistake going on here. Calvin, can you scroll up? This import libraries. Please scroll up. Oh, I meant to say down. Sorry. Scroll down, down. You are at the wrong place. Down, down. Please. Down further. This is where you're supposed to be. Here. Okay. Apart from myself and Kelvin, whose code worked, whose VAD worked, who was able to successfully execute, whose own successfully executed? You can do that by a show of hands because this will not delay us. We'll go to the next thing. And it's something that you troubleshoot at home by yourself because you successfully went through like 7 examples. It's just the last one that is acting up. So we'll be able to figure, well, there's still going to be an additional session because of the so many things that went wrong here, including with my own system. So maybe when we get there, we'll be able to look at some things but I know that by now you already know what you are doing and what you can do with it. So it may not be needful. Just saying. Okay. Whose own ran successfully? I'm not going to wait for that. I won't wait for that to happen because that is all part of being a developer. You will always have things that will go wrong. And you must always know how to troubleshoot it or look for solutions. Ladies and gentlemen, whose own ran successfully? It ran successfully. It executed. I got my outcome. Please wave your hands or raise your hands virtually. You may decide to turn on your video and wave to me too if you like. Okay, you want to run selection, Kelvin? Okay, let's see what you want to do. There is a cell that is expecting input. That's why Kelvin's note is waiting. Oh, I see. Okay, because he ran everything again. And it could be, yes, it could be. But yours, did it work? Rhoda, did it work for you? Mouthful, did it work for you? Is the question I'm asking. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with Kelvin. I'm just saying that we can't wait anymore. That's what I'm saying. It's not that there's something wrong or no. I'm just saying that we should move on because you're able to do 7 examples. It's just a voice activity that has an issue, and it's not running yet because, as you said, one thing is waiting an output. Good, and the time is increasing. I don't think I'm ready to wait for this. Yes, code run. Yes, good, Martin. It's only Martin that's in this class. Who's else code run too? I am going to have to go and do this by myself again. Yes, yours ran good. So that establishes that it worked and it works. So if something is not working, it's from our own end. I think it should run now, Martin. I think it should run now. Let's see, did it train out any error? Name error, trace back, most recent call. Yeah. Is not defined. Where's the import section? live connect config is not defined. Okay, is not defined indicates that the live config class was used without being imported. Okay, it's still the import issue. Run the import library again. Run that. See if you can run it as a selection. Interrupt it then. Okay, it's not even running anyway. See if you can run it as a selection. Okay, run. It looks as if it gosh, this thing is just, I don't know. Okay, try this. It works. It worked, so it's not here. That's not the issue. Where the issue is, this worked. Okay, let's go down. What's the error? The client is not defined. This is very an important thing for us to. I don't enjoy it, but well, it happens. So let's just see what the issue is now. Means that the client object was used before it was created. Oh, really? You need to run the cell that initializes. Okay, did you not run that? Initializes the client with your Google. Oh, I think my headphones have gone off or something. It's still on. So what is that sound? Just excuse me 1 minute. My battery is out. Okay, that's the one now. Okay, Kelvin. Now everything is straight out errors. Interesting. That's interesting. Oh my god. Okay, go on. I think it has run successfully. I think it has. Yeah, go ahead.
Kevin, Martin is suggesting you run the import library cell first.
He's done that. So I don't know what is going on. He's done that. He's done that. It's not working. Yeah. Scroll down. It worked. Okay. It worked. Scroll down. So okay. Try running the cell. The funny thing about it is that all this ran before till we got to the last example. All of a sudden, it's saying your client is not defined, means that the client object was used before it was created. You need to run the cell that initializes the client with your, okay, I don't think it could be that you've how will I say it, your authentication has disconnected, because that could be the issue. Can you re-authenticate inside? Authenticate your notebook again. Let's see. Okay, down, re-authenticate. That could be. Run install. Authenticate again. Let's see. Okay, yes. Now go down. import, the first import run. Yeah, so fast. I don't know. Okay. Next one. It's still working. Next one. This should work. Okay, go. It's yours. So that means you're still in. Go down. Okay, down. Let's see. Okay, go down. Let's run this again.
Yep, I'm here. What's on your mind?
Go ahead. Nothing. That wants to work. Okay, let's do this again. Let's see if it'll work again. It should work. It possible that maybe it's initialization or you're disconnected. Can be funny. Please go ahead, go again. Go down and do that again. Run that again. Okay, impute a prompt or quit, whichever one you want to do. That's if you want to. Okay, quit. Quit it. Let's quit or exit. Quit. Yeah. Q. Enter. Okay. Next, call your function. Super. Next. Next, please. Sorry about that, class. But this is all part of learning anyway. There's no point. I don't want to do it, but what will I be really teaching if I'm so, I can't simply debug a problem. Okay. The Google search, let's run that. Then let's go to the audio transcription. Good, it worked. Audio transcription, please.
Yes, I'm here. How can I help you today?
Great. So let's go to the last example where everything is just drained out in some sort of issue. Okay, let's do that. And let's run and see. Yeah, awesome. It worked. So this one now. Let's see. Yeah, it worked. Awesome. I think you were disconnected. As in your initialization and your authentication probably failed. Go up. Scroll, please. So what next? Yeah, do that. Yeah, run that. The live connect and fake. Yeah, it ran. Good. So what next, ladies and gentlemen? That beautiful line URL is waiting for you. That's what next, which is building a web application that enables you to use your voice and camera to talk to Gemini 2.0 through the Live API. And I'm sure we can do that. Can we? Can we? I'm sure we can. There are some people that have written down their names that in the next class that I will ask for that web application. And you know yourselves. I won't mention your name, but you know yourselves. You know yourselves by magic. Awesome. I had a good time in this class. It wanted to disgrace me by my own side not working, but I showed it that no way, I'm a human being. Okay, great, ladies and gentlemen. So do we still have time to, so you have various options here. You could check out more references, more documentation, and I'm sure you find it very interesting. Then you can explore other notebooks. You explore rather other notebooks, in the Google Cloud Generative AI GitHub repository. Yes, you can. I trust you, Kelvin. You've been so awesome and good to me. Thank you so much. So we have one last. What I'll do is that I'll just run through that. And I'm sure with all that we've learned, we'll be able to go through it. Do you agree that I should just run through the last one, which is the Firebase API logic, SDKs, and you'll be able to, implement. Do you? Should we? Okay. Don't worry. It will just be a run through. Because I know that some people are like, when is this class ending now? Well done, guys. This was great. Great to have you on my side too, even though Google Cloud wasn't on my side today, but you were on my side, so I was able to use yours. Good. Thank you so much. So let's just jump into the, where are my slides for that? Where are you? Okay, there you are. Let me share screen. To slideshow. I didn't finish. Oh, okay. Let me stop sharing. I'll go to the very beginning. A minute. Skip. Okay, great. There we are. Yeah. Awesome. So this is Firebase logic for build with AI. And let me just go straight on to sharing. Okay. So what we're doing is that we're enhancing our customers' experience with Gemini and Firebase. That is the whole purpose of this lesson or presentation. Generative AI allows you to create new and innovative AI experiences by prompting models. We all know that you prompt models with generative AI, and generative AI presents an exciting new opportunities for your application, for you application developers. By simply prompting a model, you can introduce, I hope you can see my slides. I hope so. Can you
Yes,
see
but
my
you can
slides?
make them.
Okay, yes,
You can make
can.
them a slideshow.
A slideshow. Okay. I'll make them a slideshow. That's the reason why I don't want to do that, really. Okay, but I'll do that if that's all you like. I'll lose my notes. I'll not be able to see my notes. That's why. So it allows you, there are new ways and, innovative ways by, the way Gen AI works. It makes you prompt, when you prompt models and you get the different outcomes, the multimodal outcomes. So basically, this is just showing a process, that your text prompt plus your code, your image, your audio, video, in combination with Gemini 2.5 Pro or 2.5 Flash or 2.5 Flashlight, and the outcome, both ways, plain text, JSON, image, audio, whichever. Gemini 2.5 Flash, it has 1 million tokens of context windows. Can you imagine that? It has that amount of tokens and look at the amount of words and the amount of audio hours and video it can, what are these capabilities, whereas the Pro has 2 million tokens. You can imagine that. Then, of course, you know about the Imagine. Imagine is the one that is able to generate images for you. And then when this was created, it was in preview, but now it's generally available. Imagine 3 was generally available. Imagine 4 was in preview. Then we've talked about the, early on, we talked about the developers API and the Vertex API. And we used the Vertex API. That's what we did. And, it's just, some of all that. And you start at no cost. You have a generous quota. It's just saying the features. Then, of course, we're talking about these are your devices. This is a service layer. Your Google Gen AI SDK, your GenKit. And, of course, it's showing you that. And all this, the different way you can interact, the different libraries, then then the logic, the Firebase logic, API logic, and the interaction, then just some code and all that. So it's an easy way. The Firebase API logic is an easy way to add Gen AI to mobile and web apps in production. And that ends my slide. Thank you so much for listening to me. As I said, it was just a run through. And we are going to just I'm going to have you go through the, let me stop sharing. Where's the lab that I'm supposed to? Yes, it's demo time. It's demo time. It is demo time. So, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, would you want us to run through the lab? I just wanted to talk through with you on the documentation. Would you want to run through the lab, or would you want to run through the lab with yourself? So let's know. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm listening to you. Some people are clapping. What do you want to do? Do you want to run through it yourself, or should we run through it in the class? What is the clapping about? Ladies and gentlemen, do you want to run through it in the class, or do you want to run through it by yourself? Because basically now you already understand what we're doing and the purpose of this demonstration and the features that it has and how it can, with the assignments I gave you when you build your web applications. So I'm asking you a question now. Do you want to run through in the class, or do you want to do it for yourself, so that when we come back and we meet, I will have your different contributions? Nobody should clap. I want to hear your how will I say it? I want to hear your decisions on what you want, or how do you want to do it. Please, I'm open to listening to us. What are we saying? Please drop it in the chat. Drop it. Let's us hear. Let us hear, ladies and gentlemen. I'm waiting. Because basically this one that we're doing now, you will need to set up your Firebase project and connect your app. Then you add the SDK. Then you do all those following things. Then you prompt your model. It is not like, some complex stuff. And it still goes back to what we're doing, your text, your charts, your images. But right now, it is done with Firebase AI logic, and it is done with it's not done in what do you call it? It's not done. Okay, while you are deciding, let me be playing video for you. Let's play the video on. Let's run through it. Let's run through it in class. Okay, no problem. Who else? Great job. We're eligible for some swag. Okay, you're eligible for some swag at the person. That's with you and Graham. Me, I don't know. Please ensure you have your lab completion. Okay, yes, I'm sure those are the stuff that you need to do. Okay, let's run through it. Okay, we'll run through it. Awesome. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to go to the Quick Start app and I'm going to connect it to a Firebase project. Yes, please work so I don't need to share somebody needs to share their screen for me. So let me just set this up because my intention was just to talk about it, then you go and do your heavy lifting. Just give me some minutes. I'll be with you in a minute. Okay, so how many of you have a Firebase project that you have done or you're doing? You have a Firebase project. I'm signing into the Firebase console right now. Oh my God, don't even try it. Okay. So let's sign into the Firebase console. So how you do that is, let me send you a link. console.firebase.google.com. 1 minute, please. Let me just go back and send you the link. I'll send it to you. This one is or come here. Let me drop this for you. You'll come to this place, then you follow the prompts. Let's just do it like that. So we'll be together. You come here, you follow the prompts here. Follow the prompts, it's self-prompting. Then it will tell you what you should do. So just do that, please. Oh my God. Just excuse me 1 minute. I need to plug my laptop. they're just signing to the console, the Firebase console. Can you see my screen? No, obviously not. Are we there? Sign into the console. Get started. Or if you want to try this out, should we try this out? Or should we do this? Which one do you want to do? Now the power is in your hand. Should we try getting started, or we should try out a simple app? We deploy an app that showcases how Gemini Live API and multimodal. Should we do this, or should we do? Oh, Nano Banana. That's a new one. I'm just giving you a disclaimer now. Me, I am a cloud GD. Nano Banana, I haven't tried it before. In case you are wondering, I'm not a Flutter GD. So should we do that? Should we do this or do this? Which one do you want? Should we get started by setting up a Firebase project, or do you want us to try this? Because this is a new thing. We can troubleshoot it together. Would you want us to do that? Since we're all excited and we want to try new things. Should we do that? Ladies and gentlemen, the power is in your hand. I'm asking you now. Should we do that? Should we just go straight to building an AI-powered Flutter app? Or should we try an agentic barista app? Or should we just do a new project in Firebase? What do you think? Nobody is talking. It's not a trick question. It's a genuine question for my end. Okay, nobody, they think, maybe they think I'm tricking them, or I don't know. Okay, so let's do this. So let's name the project. So what will I call this project now? I'll call it Africa Talking. And it gives me a project ID. Do I already have a Google Cloud project? So I'll add Firebase to my Google Cloud project. Add it. Now start with choosing my Google Cloud project. What do you want to call it? Let me put it as train the trainer. I think I still have money in them. And I continue. Ladies and gentlemen, are you following? Also, make sure you read this. Since my project is billing enabled, you'll be on Firebase pay-as-you-go Blaze pricing plan. If you are using cloud credits, and then any usage of clouds beyond those credits is determined by the credits program you are using. We're live. We're not in the code lab, so just watch the way you are using your credits. IAM roles and permission for project members are shared between Google Cloud and Firebase. So project members access your Google Cloud projects will also apply to your Firebase. Okay. When you delete your Firebase project, your Google Cloud project is also deleted. So let's, it's telling you some things. Confirm. I'll do pay as you go, I beg you. Continue and that. Okay, are we following? Are we following? Continue.
Yes.
Okay, where am I? I don't see my country. I'm in America. So you are in Kenya. Me, I'm here. Accept the terms. You add Firebase. So it's uploading, or it's provisioning, or whatever. Okay. I will wait for that. So the next thing is to add the SDK. So go to the logic page. That is for those that do not have, like me, I didn't have any Firebase project. That's why I went through all that. But if you do have one, you don't need to go there. Is it done? Okay, it's ready. Continue. Oh, that was a mistake. Oh, go back. Let's see. Get started with a new Firebase. Do I want to do that? Start coding an app, create a new app from one of the Firebase templates. So you now have options. It's either you create a new Firebase project or you start coding an app. You create it from one of the Firebase templates. So I'm going to try that one. Then I'll try everything here. So you'll see. These are the templates. Which do you want to use? Is up to you. Do you want to use Angular? Do you want to use Nexus, Astro, React? Those people that like vibe coding. Simple HTML, the CSS, and okay, that's the web template. These are backends, mobile, AI and ML. Database, seamless, miscellaneous. What is that? I never used that before. React plus Google Map. Oh, interesting. What's new? So you can see different templates. Depends on you. What do you want to use? You can use this. You can use this. Let me go back. Oh, really? So now, what prompt should I put? Who has a prompt that you would like to try out? Who has a prompt that they'd like to try out? I don't have any prompts in mind. I want to prototype an app with AI. These are the capabilities of the Firebase Studio. Let's do our own prompting. You prompt your own on anything. Are you with me here? Are you with me here? Ladies and gentlemen, if you are with me here, prompt your own on anything. Prompt it on anything. Oh my God. I am not sharing where I am, actually. I'm here. So I'm here. Although this is a preview though. Prompt your app on anything. What do you want to prompt it on? Or do you want to start coding an app with the different templates that they have available? We have Python, we have Angular, we have, you can see the difference. We have React, we have Node Express, we have Gemini API, Jenkins, Astro, MongoDB. That's database, backend, this one, that one. They're all here. So it all depends on you. Java, I will not move near Java, .NET, Flutter, Angular, Nexus, or React plus Expo. So what do you want to do? Let's try the different solutions. Me, I will prompt, I'll say an app that can make fashion choices for women. Okay. Okay, see what it's. I would like to see your different outcomes and whatever you share with me. Are we there? Okay, I just figured that you're busy because you're quiet. Are we there? Who is successfully prompting, or who is successfully deploying an app, or what exactly are we doing? Are you with me? I hope I've not lost you. Are you still with me? Okay, it has. Okay, so yeah, style guides, color topography, is that iconography? Okay, the stack, the UI. Let me see. Describe the changes I want to make. Are we on it, please? Are we okay? Are we okay? Are we is all good? Because the next step is going to we're going to integrate the Gemini API into the application that we are building. That is what we're going to do for backend logic and deployment. So at least build your app. Who has successfully, let me see my own. I'm still right now. Everyone is quiet. What's the issue? You don't like it? It's not nice? Or you don't understand it? And I see that some people have run away. I don't blame you. I see that some people have run away. It's something that you need to do when you're not stressed up. So it's so fine. Everybody's just quiet. I said, let's do this thing that Toby said, no, we'll do it here. You see now, you're all quiet now. Is it that you're tired or what? Let me see. Oh, okay. Still doing that. Please, feedback. Have you been able to create a new app, excuse me? Or do you want us to try the build an AI-powered Flutter app so that the AI just does it? Do you want that? Do you want us to do that? Or do you want us to try an agentic barista app? I think that one would be good. Deploy a simple app that uses Firestore authentication and functions calling in Firebase API logic. Let me try that. Let's see. Okay, this one works.
Yeah, this one is almost done, right?
Well, almost. Chic closet. That's even giving it a name. Who's working with me? Who's doing something? Everybody is just quiet now. Who's working? I want you to talk to me. Do you have any problems? Or you are tired of this thing? How long have we been on this call? Really? What time is it? It started at past 1. Oh my God. No wonder. I understand. I feel your pain. Sorry. I feel your pain. We're done. We're almost 4 hours. Sorry about that. But that's the way it is. Whilst you are looking at that, there's another way you could, do this. Let me show you the other way. And I think that will be faster. Let me do this. Let me do that. And then what I can do is, whilst that is doing that, I can just, do a run through. I'm just talking you through anyway. So you can set up your Firebase project and connect your app. And of course, you sign into your Firebase console. Then in the Firebase console, you'll now go to your Firebase AI logic page. Then from there, you get started. You launch a guided workflow, and it requires, you need the required APIs to do that. So let me do that. So what I'm creating my project. So I don't know how I can even that. Okay, I have my cheek. Oh, okay, I have Connect Link. I downloaded one project before. I'd forgotten I'd done it. Okay, this is my cheek closet. That is still running. Let me see. It is still running. Oops. Oh my God, you couldn't generate an output for me. Are you seeing this? Can you see this? Ladies and gentlemen, can you see my Firebase Studio and my cheek closet? The application that it was building for me.
It has one issue. Is it the one with one issue? Page.
Oh yes, with one issue. Yes, that one. I was wondering what you're saying. Yes, what's the issue? Failed to get a daily suggestion. Okay. So 3 ignored listed frames. Let me see, what is the problem? Okay, I've seen your one issue, no problem. I'll try again. So here you can see beside here, enter your Gemini API key. Auto generates. Are you people supposed to be saying this? I can define the changes I want. Please, who has this? Who has an application? Who has anything? Please, who is with me? Who has created something, either by AI powered generation or just by prompting? Who has something, please? Because this is just the first step. Who has? Who has created anything? Nobody is talking. It's not that difficult, is it?
They're on the chat.
I'm looking
You
at the
guys, you need
chat.
to
I
say
can't
something,
see
guys.
anything. They are tired. They are tired. 4 hours. Nobody is talking. Oh, wow. Nobody is talking. Everybody is quiet. They've run away. All the people that want swag, where are you? This is a good time to get swag. Flutter app. Okay, you've done the Flutter app. Good. You prompted. Awesome. I do have an app. Great. We are following along. Can we share? Michael, can we schedule part 2 next week? Oh God. Sorry, 4 hours. Build an AI Flutter. Okay, that's the one you did. AI Flutter app. That's what you didn't talk on time now. I was talking, you did, nobody answered me. Okay. So you do have an app, Kelvin. Okay, what kind of app did you build? Let's see. Share your screen. After Kelvin shares the screen, all the people that say they have app and they are following along, you share your screen as well. So I will see if you really have anything. Okay, you prompted and you had an app. Okay. Flutter app, I have a Flutter. Okay, Arimi, please, can you share your screen? I want to see your Flutter app. Is that possible? Don't be shy.
Yeah.
Let me stop sharing.
I mean, how do I share?
Please share your screen. Let's see your Flutter app. From there, we'll take it up. Michael, don't worry. We'll soon end the class. Don't worry. There'll be a part 2, definitely.
How do I share?
But I just want to see.
Hope you can see me. So these are some of my apps. They are
Some of your apps.
Yeah.
So click on one.
The chat app.
Okay, your chat app now. Okay, great.
This has 2 apps. Oh, sorry. That is just a minute. Minimum social. These are still a chat app. So it has Android. And it's 3 apps. So it has Android. For now, it has just Android. But still, I can create the iOS.
Okay.
The iOS, Windows, and more. These are for mobile application.
Oh, yes. Okay, great. So you're a mobile application developer. That's what you do.
Yeah,
You're the perfect person.
Using Flutter.
You're the perfect person using Flutter. Well done, Flutter people. Okay, so since you already have an app, what we're going to do now is that in your Firebase console, go to the Firebase AI logic page. Can you see that? I use your app. You've done that? Great.
Yes.
So again, since my own app is doing its own thing, nothing wants to work in my side. So, has it opened up?
Still loading. Yeah, it is.
Okay, great. So now you have to, the APIs.
Yeah.
You need to select a Gemini API. That the Gemini API you want to use with your AI logic SDK. You could either use the Vertex or use the Gemini Developer API, whichever one. But please check your billing. Check your billing. Don't say it to me.
The Gemini Developer API.
Okay, you're using the Gemini Developer. And okay, continue. Okay, great. Now, have you connected it to Firebase?
They are connected.
Okay, you have.
Right now.
Have you added your SDK, okay, to your app? Okay,
Yeah, the
still.
SDK is in my app.
I think it's still
Loading.
loading. I think it's still loading. Don't worry, Michael. Just cool. This is just, no pressures. You see, we're just doing it slowly. We're not there, we're not there, because my own app is, God knows.
It
That's what it
is.
is. It's done.
Yeah, it's set. So for Android, for Android, for these are all for Android. Let me change my. Let me see. The directing me into another page which shows the
Is there
setup.
anything?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me. How do? Yeah, this one.
Okay.
Yeah, the
Okay.
steps.
Okay.
So for me, I will use
You've
that.
done that now, haven't you? Which one are you using? You're using Flutter?
For me, I will
Okay.
use that. Yeah.
You use that.
Paste
Okay.
this to my terminal.
So that means you'll copy and paste.
Yeah, I will add it to my terminal. Like for example,
Yeah, take it to your terminal now.
Let's go to the app.
Copy it.
Ah.
Just go here. Oh, I look at me. I'm talking as if you can see my hand.
So for me,
Just
I'll go to my. For me, I'll go to where my project is, and add this one. This code over here. But first, I'll configure the Firebase to my Flutter app by logging it into the app. And these I will already have done the first step, the number 3 and 4.
Okay.
Then I run
Okay, we've done that already. So since you are using Dart now,
yeah,
you'll copy and paste it into your terminal.
Yeah, let me
you
go
understand?
to my. Yeah, I understand it. How do I share this?
You want to do what? What do you want to do?
Just a minute. Just a minute. So, for example, here, this is my project. So,
okay.
I open my terminal. Sorry, and then Flutter, login, see if it's fast. For now, it's not logged in.
Will not find a command named login. You put.
I've not configured the Flutter, but I will first configure the Flutter.
Okay, Arimi, do you know what?
Yeah.
Just as since we are past our time, past 4 hours, this is what we're going to do in the part 2 of this, because I don't think any class has lasted 4 hours. We're going to start with this. And since other people have already told me Michael is laughing. We are going to start with this. And I'm sure by then everybody will have had an application. Actually, this class, we were supposed to have, that was my mistake. Anyway, it was, well, okay, let me just leave that out. So we'll be prepared coming for this class by already creating an app, a Flutter app. And from there, we're going to connect to the Logic AI, and we'll do we'll continue from that. So do we have any questions? I'm sure you are relieved. And I see a lot of people have run away. We're already 11 now, but I don't blame you. It's very long. So do we have any questions? Is there anything you want to try out from what are the possibilities you are seeing with this? What can you do already? And I'm expecting that in part 2 of this class, we'll have seen someone who will have built an application with all these features. I'm sure that's possible, right? Yes. Okay. So any questions? Anthony, Michael, Jack, Martin, Kelvin, Bridget, Charles, Oliver, Arimi, the people that did not run away. Any questions? So you see there are different possibilities that you have in the Google Gen AI space. You can prompt, you can, use any form of is it library, or how did they say Flutter? I'm not a Flutter GD, so if I'm saying something that does not sound like it, sorry. So if you have different possibilities, you have different tools, you have different APIs you can use. You don't like this API, you jump to the other one. You don't like this particular, maybe you don't like Gemini Flash 2.0, you don't like, there are different possibilities and different things you can integrate into your application. So you have options. You have different options. Do you have questions for me or anything you want to say before we jump, we leave this call? I know you're tired. I thank you so much for waiting. It's not easy to sit down for over 4 hours and still be useful, but you've been very helpful and useful as well. Questions, contributions, take homes. I don't have swag, so don't ask me. So anything apart from swag. Comments. Nothing to say. So I would say thank you so much for this session. Thank you for sitting through this session. And thank you for debugging with me through this session. I hope to see you in my next session. Take care. Bye. Thank you. Yes, Kelvin, I learned a lot too. Bye-bye. Bye, Graham. Bye.
Thank you so much. Bye.
Bye-bye.